Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to visualize a dataset in Tableau that contains the data of all the elements in the periodic table and their related properties. So first of all, let us go and have a look at our dataset. So this is the dataset, and this dataset contains atomic number, name of the element, symbol, atomic mass, number of neutrons, period, phase, which state they naturally occur, and radioactivity, are they radioactive or not, are they natural occurring or not, then their type, non-metal, etc. Then their atomic radius, van der Waals radius, their electronic configuration, electronegativity, first ionization energy, their density, their melting point, boiling point, their number of isotopes, specific heat, number of cells, excitation energy, activation energy, ionization energy, discovery, then a brief history, and the x and y coordinates of where they fall on the periodic table. So this is our data set. Okay. Now we are going to first of all import it into the Tableau. So first of all, open Tableau. Microsoft Excel, desktop, new folder. Okay, that's a text file. So here is our data set, and let's go to our first sheet. So in order to create our, what is that called, grid of the periodic table, we have to put the x values on the column and the y values on the rows. But this is giving us only one point because we have not added anything in the details. So for that, we are going to add elements in detail and see the basic structure of our periodic table is created. So let's remove this and this, and this is a row point, so we will exclude it. And in shape, I have loaded a custom shape which I am going to use, and the custom shape is this. Okay, now increasing the size of the custom shape. Okay, a little bit more. How does it look in full screen mode? Yeah, this is right. A little bit extra size. Okay, this is fine. Now this is just the boxes. Okay, I want to color these boxes according to the type of element that these are. For that, we have the field type, and we are going to drag it to colors. See, everything is accordingly colored. And if you see, these are all noble gases, and their type is also being mentioned as noble gases in the tooltip. But we are not going to keep this tooltip. We are going to create our custom tooltip later. So first of all, let me just delete this card, hide this card, and this is the structure of our sheet. We also don't need the sheet name, so we'll hide it, and let's format the sheet. So the background of the sheet color, we will use none, then grid, everything will be none. We don't need any of these, and then the lines, none, zero line, none, everything will be set to none. Okay, done. Now we are going to add the, okay, first let me turn off the tooltip. Later we will turn it on and create our custom tooltip. So in here we will want our atomic number, this symbol, and atomic mass, only those things. So let's drag first of all atomic number to text. No, again, atomic number, then symbol, and after that atomic mass. Now let's go into this and allow overlap. See, then the alignment will be center and middle. It's taking shape. After this, we will increase the symbol size to 14. Atomic number will be left aligned. Oh, symbol will be in the middle. And symbol will be 14. Now apply. Okay, and have a look in the full screen mode. This is a little bigger, so we can increase the shape size a bit. Let's see. Yeah, this will do. This is great. This will do. So this is done. Now we are going to create our tooltip. So the tooltip, for that tooltip, we will also be using shape, and for shape we need a grid. For that, we will type in here sum of 0, again sum of 0. See, this is our location, and in here shape, again we are going to use custom shape, and let me see this one. I have created it in Excel and exported it as PNG. Now if we increase the size to max, this is the shape. So standard is okay. We will reduce the size. So inside here, we are going to display the name of the element and other properties like atomic radius, boiling point, density, etc. Okay. So first of all, this one, this one will have a same structure like any of this card. Okay. So it will have the atomic number, symbol, and atomic mass, and then we will create another one which will have the properties. So let's go and bring in atomic number, then symbol, and atomic mass. Go to text, allow overlap, and alignment will be center middle. But this is not showing anything because it is displaying uh, every element on top of other. So we will need to create a filter. Okay, all, and just exclude the nulls. Apply. Okay, we will show the filter, make the filter single value drop down, and then select any argon. So we select any of the element for ease of editing. Now we are going to go into the text editing, and the symbol will be like 26. Apply. Oh, make everything 9. Symbol will be between atomic number and atomic mass. We'll make symbol 22. Apply. Okay. Atomic number left aligned. Atomic mass right. Okay. This is not working well. So for that we'll center align it, and we will shift it a bit. Yeah, this is great. After that, now we are going to add in what? Their phase will be displayed here itself. So let's bring page, gas. So see, this gas is being displayed in smaller case, and we will want it in capital. So we have to create a calculation in here for that. Okay, we'll do it later just. And their occurrence or the radioactivity. Let's bring radioactivity in here. This is saying radioactivity yes or no. We don't want it like this. We want it to be radioactive or non-radioactive. So another calculation in the making. And so this is it. Let's just go and bring this sheet into the, first of all, let me format the sheet. Everything will be none. None. 0 lines, none. Okay. Now here also we would like to display the type and color. So let's bring type to color. This is a noble gas. Fine. We'll come to our first sheet, then go to tooltip, show tooltip. We'll delete everything and insert sheet, sheet 2. Okay. Now let us check. See, this is doing great. And we will create another same sheet like this, and in that we are going to display the different properties. So for that, let us just duplicate the sheet and remove everything except type, and then we are going to this also, and then we are going to first of all bring in the element name. Okay, let me show this filter, and hide this one, we don't need it, and anyone medium. So the name of the element is shown. After that, what do we want? Let's see. We want number of isotopes, and after that we want their configuration, electronic configuration. Now we want density, then specific heat, then melting point. This is all. Yeah, this is all we need. Okay. So after this, let us go in here in the tooltip, and we want the next one to display beside it. So just here, and we will insert the another sheet. Okay, screen mode. See, this is good. This is how we want it. So in the next card, we are going to capitalize the name of the element, and the isotopes are just showing as number. We are going to write something in front of it to identify it as isotope, and everything is all right. Yeah. Now we are going to create one more sheet for the tooltip, and in this sheet we are going to display various things like, let me see, uh, so occurrence and type are not shown. First of all, we will bring in the type of element to this sheet itself, and type. Okay. Now let's do few cosmetic editing. This will be bold, and this will be bold. Here we will write isotopes, apply the changes, and Okay, this is how we want it. Let's take isotope above. Hmm. This is looking okay. This is how we want it. Let us check once in the full screen mode. Speaker names. Yeah, see the overlapping. We have to reduce the size of that. So you have to do a lot of hit and trial and error, and after that you can find out the you know optimal settings. So the number of electronic configuration was overlapping. So we are going to make it 7, and we might as well hold it now. None of the and where we don't have the data, these are all just the blank. Okay, this is okay. The last sheet that we are going to create. First of all, hide the title, and we are going to bring in discovery, and again a filter for the elements, all. So the filter, make it single value drop down, and select anyone. See, arsenic is an ancient element. Now, occurrence. Discovery element history nature. This one. And now, history. Now this sheet is also going into the tooltip. But we don't want it beside, we want it below. So we will put an enter and insert sheet 4. Okay, let us check. Done. This is how we want all the information, and we have achieved it. Now all we need to do is to create the dashboard, and for the dashboard, first of all, we will go to the dashboard, and we will, this is not the dashboard, deleted. Let's rename it table grid. Tool tip 1. Tool tip 2. And tool tip 3. Let us check one last time. Is everything performing well? Hydrogen discovery by Henry Cavendish in the year of this occurrence. For occurrence, we have to create another calculation which will show yes as natural and no as artificial. Okay, and and we will make some cosmetic changes as well. And one thing we can see, this side gap is little and this side gap is more. So what we can do is we can add a fixed value to the x axis, and this will shift our complete graph to the side. So that is one thing we can do. Okay, and we will be doing all those things in the next video. Now that we have nearly almost created our required visual with the tooltip and everything, we are now going to make some visual adjustment. So for example, one of the things is that this side gap is less than this one, and the graph or the visualization is not clearly centered. So we are going to do that. And if we go into the tooltip, you can see the value of phase, that is solid, liquid, or gas. It is not properly capitalized. We will do that. And then occurrence or the radioactivity are not properly shown. They are just yes and no, and we want to make it radioactive, non-radioactive. And in case of occurrence, we want to make it naturally occurring or artificial. Okay, so these things we need to do. So first of all, let's do this gap thing. Okay, so for that, we need to create a calculated field on the x variable, and we are going to name it x-axis, and we are going to add a constant value to the x so that our visualization shifts to the left. And let's add 3 and check out what's happening. So remove this one from the x-axis column and take our calculation, and we don't need to add 3, we need to add 0.3. Okay, so let's go and do that. See, but it's not centered, still it's not centered. And let's try one more value, and we are going to make it 0.45. See, and yeah, it's nearly done. Let me just tweak it one last time. I like it more. So we'll let it like that. Remove it from here. and now we are going to change these A's and etc. So there are many ways. So first of all, we can change it from our data view. Come here, aliases, artificial. We just need to capitalize it. Okay. In case of radioactivity also, we can use aliases, and where there is yes, we want it to be radioactive, and when there is no, we want it to be non-radioactive. Okay. Similarly, we can do it in the in the natural also, but we are going to do it with the calculation. So this natural, right click, create a calculated field. We are going to name it as occurrence, and we will write the formula like if this column natural is equals to yes, then display naturally occurring, else display artificial, and end. The calculation is valid. Okay, we have this occurrence. Now let's go to our tooltip and see solid, radioactive. If we go to a radioactive metal like thorium, thorium should be radioactive. Okay, okay. A non-radioactive like carbon, non-radioactive. You can see this. And in here, if we come and no, the occurrence is here. Which element is Americanum? Actinium. Actinium is naturally occurring. Oh, we have to change the field. We have to change the field because in these two tooltips we modified the existing column, but in here we created a new column, so we need to change this. Okay, so where is this natural? Remove it, and we put in occurrence, and naturally occurrence showing below. So we are going to cut it from here and paste it here. Apply. Okay. So we have done it. when we go to our visualization, I think it is properly centered. Everything is showing well, and yes, this is how I want it. So this is how we can visualize the periodic table in here. And next, we are going to create a dashboard with it. There's nothing much in a dashboard. All we can do is just bring this visual with the tooltip and some more things we can do in here. Okay, so this is our final product, and you cannot see the text in here because I have colored them white. So now we are going to create our dashboard. Come here, dashboard, and the size we will keep automatic. After that, we will bring the image container in here, and we'll choose a file. I have created this file in the Microsoft PowerPoint, and we will open it and make sure to click on fit and center image. Okay. So this is the background that we are going to use. That's why we have created white text. Now let's bring the visualization. Before that, we have to make it floating and bring the visualization inside, and now resize it accordingly, and let's have a look in the full screen mode. Okay, we don't want this one, so hide title, and it is a bit squeezed, so we are going to extend it also, this one, make this a little bit smaller. Now check. Okay, so we will drag this also, and this. Okay, let me check in full screen mode. Okay, it's okay, and we'll make this smaller and shift it to this side. Let's check. No, we have to shift it the other side. Let's shift it a little bit more. And we will shift it down. Let's check. Okay, we can make do with this. Now we have to put in a title, and we have to mention here the lanthanide series and the actinide series. Okay, so for that we are going to insert text. Here comes the text. Inside we will write periodic table. We will choose a bold text and Also increased size and white color. Okay, so bring it in the center. Let us check. A little bit bigger. So let's make it 22. And now we have to increase the size and yes, this is okay. We have to bring it another text and we have to write lengthened series and we'll make it bold and white. Okay, and it will be placed here. Come here and copy dashboard item and then paste. And this one will be actinide. Lanthanide. Lanthanide. Okay. So this is our dashboard that we have successfully made, and we can see we have also created the tooltip, and we don't have a legend for the box color because when we go in here, we can see that it is mentioning it, a non-metal. Okay, gas. If you come in here, you can see alkali earth metal, alkali metal. Then we have transition metal, transition metal. Okay, if we come down here, we have transactionide. So if we come here, which are the noble gases, you see noble gases, and all the element in that group is presented by the same color. If we come to halogens, okay, if we come to non-metal, and for example, metalloid C, this is a metalloid, then silicon is a metalloid, then arsenic is a metalloid, then beryllium is a metalloid. Okay, so this is the dashboard that